Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this, it's not that long, it's called The Lovely Flower. Thank you, lovely flower, for just being you. When moods are low and tears shed, the lovely flower pulls me through. You are so small and gentle, yet you endure the harshest weather, resiliently emerging as you hold it all together. Thank you, lovely flower, for the lightness of heart you bring, abundant in your glory in those early days of spring. I thank you for your greeting when I open up my blind, lifting spirits of those tested ones to face their daily grind. Thank you for diversity, a species radiant of beauty, an enigmatic wonderment flourishing in this reality. Thank you for clarifying via scent received that you are even more beautiful than the eyes could ever believe. An assault upon the senses that can make the grown man cry, touching the soul of wonders, and this cannot be denied. Thank you, lovely flower, perfection for a gift, setting aside indifference, helping to heal the rift. What better form of representation when it comes to the lovely flower, be it upon your happiest day or be it within your darkest hour. The lovely flower can help us say what truly lay within the heart, for the lovely flower says hello and goodbye when it's time for us to depart. Aye. We're lucky, aren't we? And don't we take such a lot for granted? All those, those visions of beauty, those beautiful flowers. I mean, it's wonderful in springtime. It's nice when those, after we've had that, sort of long winter, as it were, and those dark nights, and when we get those snowdrops, early springtime, followed by those daffies, lots of daffies everywhere. But don't we take it for granted? A lot of people do, don't we? We take a lot for granted, don't we? We can take life for granted, can't we? We can take good health for granted. We can take our loved ones for granted. Sometimes we just think they're going to always be there, don't we? It's like, we don't think of them not being there, do we? When they're there. But that's what we should be doing anyway, is making the most of life, of love, of loved ones. Yeah, that's what we should be doing. So, but just, I think it's just that's what come through anyway. So I think it's just a little bit of a doffing of the hat to the beauty of creation, or a particular part of creation. There's so much can be said with a flower, isn't there? So much can be said under whatever circumstances, I remember, I remember the picture, but I can't remember the location, or but it was a demonstrator, I believe, who put a flower in the end of a gun, if I remember rightly. I seem to have seen that picture somewhere, and that's the polar opposites, isn't it? But that picture always stuck with me, because sometimes a picture can speak so and say so much more than words ever could. You know, it's the human, it's the way how we depict it, isn't it? Through feeling, I suppose, and where we can be moved to tears by reading. Same, obviously, by visualization, by art, in whichever art form that comes. And I just think it's such a shame when it's such a shame when we go through life and miss all those how did he frame it? Bruce Lee in one of his movies, Heavenly Glories, was it? When you look down, and you look down at the ground when you're walking, or when you know, if you look down, you don't look down, you know, look up. I know we've got to watch where we're walking, but you know, sometimes it's going to be worth standing in that dog shit, because if if all you're worried about is standing in dog shit, you're going to miss so much when you're working your way through life. So many beautiful sights, you know. Not everything is as it seems, you know. Not everything is, it depends on what you buy into, you know. If you perceive if this world is a bad world and everything bad in it, then that's what you're going to live. That's what you're going to experience, because it's a mirroring back of how you are feeling inside. Yeah, that's how it tends to work, allegedly. But then that's same again, that depends on you, on the perspective, how you look at it personally. So the diversity of life, the beauty of choice. Shame though, if people are choosing low vibration over high. And I know some people have a lot of low vibration in their lives, especially at this moment in time, when we're seemingly being flooded by it, you know. But you know my thoughts on that. Try and keep a high vibration. And I've said it many times, I know it's easier said than done. And it's been a difficult week. This week there are some difficult energies to work through, you know. But we keep going and we keep working through those energies. And keep thinking about those beautiful flowers, you know. And give gratitude, be grateful. Be grateful for what we've got. Be grateful for what there is. Be grateful for creation. Be grateful for the breath in your lungs. Be grateful for the love in your heart. Be grateful for this gift of life, because it is a gift. You know, it's such an auspicious time to be alive, and there are so many souls who are wanting to be here now, who are on the other side. But anyway, this is just my belief. Can't prove anything like that, can we? Not yet. But the veils are thinning. The veils are thinning. Yeah, it's all panning out. Yeah. The world of Pan. Imagine that. Use our imagination, and maybe too, one day we could be the one that flies. That's it for today. Take care.